Yo, yo, what up, folks? FGO has officially ended its part two, and I think I spent the last 2 days just non-stop thinking about the game, like its implications, just about everything. I just went through quite a thought spree, think tank mode, and I guess I don't know where to start. Maybe I'll start like initial impressions, the battle itself, things I thought that were well done, things that were poorly done, and my opinion on how like the hopium we have and a bunch of other things. I guess I can say it was no doubt people will remember this ending for a very long time. People will still talk about it for a while. I would say it's arguably even controversial. So I'm convinced that we're done. Considering the game's dire state, the last, let's say, I'll say 2 years, maybe even post COVID, arguably. It's just like FGO as a game and as a visual novel game, both formulas, I think it's going to end. I felt like Nazu, in the grand scheme of things, phoned it in and wrote this ending politically to pretty much kill switch Gouda and kind of like preserve the continuity of his works. You know what I mean? The lore, the universe. And that gives the other writers that are doing other things, maybe free them up to do other things. I know Nozzle has desperately wanted to do other things for years now. And it was kind of sad to see how you have this formula of you release a servant every month for 3 weeks or 2 months, and you had the stream, and then you had the event. So you had a feeling like that everyone involved was probably tired of this formula just to generate a profit, I guess, the business side of things. And considering it's like the difficulty that L'Assembly had with their small team of developers, I think we're ready to move on. I don't know if we're going to see a new game. It's unrealistic. It takes years to develop a game. And I don't think anything. If we should have an epilogue though, for sure. I think we will have an epilogue. But anyways, on to the ending itself. It was well constructed. I'll say that. I think we got most of the answers that we asked for. But the issue I have with the construction of the ending, we had the blueprints, now they handed over the blueprints. But whatever that was constructed, it was missing things. Things were out of place, and we had missing information. It's probably what I think changed plans. So I kind of did feel like Nazu phoned it in, low key. It was a little rushed. It wasn't as long as you expected. I kind of wish Fuyuki was respected more, and I kind of wish we had more than one boss besides the raids, which weren't really bosses. I guess spoilers part. I guess I'll talk about the good things and say like the battle itself was great. It was kind of hard, but not as hard as Cernuno's. Like maybe when I played it, I was live recording, and like I had no idea what was going on. But it was definitely easy, undoubtedly easy. I just made it hard on myself by having one grand servant. The presentation of the boss battle was fine. The gimmicks were cool. You got buff nonstop, which made it easy. But still, there was there was like a thing that it forced it kind of locked your servant or something. It just prevented you from doing anything. That was kind of annoying. But I enjoyed the final battle, the music, the transitions for the chapter. Everything was like spot on as usual. Then the design of Maris, or like the idea of Maris as a villain, I didn't expect to go there. I didn't really like that part. 'Cause I said my expectations were we were gonna pull up on Maris Billies and stop them. That's kind of like even what Mashu, Gouda, and the team said. Caldea pretty much said we were just gonna stop Maris Billy himself. And it turns out we didn't fight Maris Billy, we fought his creation. Which is, I think, wasn't handled as well as it should have been. Like the design of Maris being an angel or like a giant ball sack didn't bother me at all. I don't know what now. Like maybe there's more meta commentary on the boss itself. Like he purposely made it like a being that made it to the root or was a copy of the root. So of course it's gonna look like that. And when I fought it, I thought I was gonna have one last like life, and then the battle ended when I killed its seventh bar. My impression was I was fucked if it had one more like real body, you know what I mean? And I played FGO for 8 years, and I know damn well we've never had a situation where you break a bar and the fight ends. So that might give people that are hoping for this wasn't the real ending, but I'm convinced the ending was conclusive. In my opinion, it was like it kind of like kicked us out, deleted our servants, and it will establish that we're fucking done. It's kind of hard to think, and I know this intuitively that they don't want to. At least I don't want to see the game go out like it's been going out, what I've been doing. Because it was kind of sad to see. Like there was so many times where you knew that the voice actors, Tucson, and everyone in the live streams they were just like tired of this shit. So, but like I feel bad for them, but at the same time, their job. But like you kind of knew it was like it's kind of chalked. This formula, the servants, they ran out of ideas. They had to make Metatron. They had to make Summer Shiki. Maybe they had like issues, production issues, where they couldn't hire certain people or they didn't trust certain people. So they just hired the same voice actors over and over and over again, or had them do music. And the same with the artists too, everyone involved, especially the poor coders. I'm sure they had a small ass team. They had to meet deadlines. And at this point, it's just like there's nothing else you can add to the game because the game itself, the coding has been cooked for years. Like no one wants to work on a game, or they can't get people that work on a game. Like even the last boss might have. Like I think maybe it was a production issue that it didn't have a proper beast introduction, and Maris was like, "Oh, this is B7," but like we never got that. Maybe that give people hope that we didn't fight the final boss. I think that would be nice that we actually get one real final boss battle. Because one wasn't enough, even if it took an hour to clear. Solo to me. I guess the bad parts probably was some of the ending. Like Olga didn't have to die. I think the ending was neutral. It's not bitter as bad as I thought it would be, but it was not sweet at all. Not even close. It might have been bitter, but there was zero sweetness to the ending. And Maris didn't really feel like an imposing, impossible villain. It was just like an AI or like Count Dea or like the system Maris Billy created, and getting an ego and kind of in a cliche way played its role. So that part was kind of lacking. I could understand people saying, "Oh, the ending was kind of yeah, it was kind of lacking." Like the final boss, the fight itself was great, but like the vibe, the expectations you had, kind of were thrown out the window. It's just so much. I'm stuck in this mode of thinking. Like I'm pretty sure Nasu himself didn't want this ending. I kind of feel like he didn't want to end it the way he did. I feel like he had a deadline, a set amount of resources, and they're like, "Hey, Aniplex told him, yo, this is what you have to end it right here. Do what you say, what you want to say, but we all want to move on as a business, as voice actors, coders, whatever, artists, maybe writers as well." Even maybe Nasu himself did want to desperately write other things with other characters and other settings. So I'm convinced that FGO has ended. I'm not too sure about part three, unless it's like it's just unrealistic to me. Like the logistics of maintaining the game in its already dire state. It was already dying to me, like from a game standpoint, maybe not from a revenue or like clout standpoint, but like like I keep saying, like the formula of having a new servant every month and a stream, which is cool, as a social, I don't know what you call it, like it had a parasocial relationship, like to the outside world and like the people involved, like social media. No other game really does that. Like that ever, at least especially a gotcha game that just goes out its way to hype its own events. That was great. I enjoyed all the live streams since I started playing it, following them. The hype moments from New Year's and anniversaries, all eyes were on FGO, which was cool. You'll never see that in any other video game ever. So I've tried, but it won't be as big or has been as big as FGO. But I think their work is finished fundamentally. I guess the good parts were the Shion and Nemo scene. That actually had me choking up. I choked up. I'm like, damn. Because you had Shion like this cold, predicting machine of Chaldea. I think she was on your side, but you suspected her. She was going to betray you at some point. But the way she broke down, you're like, damn. I didn't expect that. She showed her humanity for once. So I had like my genuine moment of I apologize. I was not familiar with your game, and that's probably the only time I ever had that moment in this game. That was a good scene, real good, great scene. But the circumstances of her like death kind of sucked. Like they just dumped her full lore, like full point of being part of Chaldea. I didn't I didn't really agree with it. I think they should just say, hey, her father should have said, hey, look, Chaldea needs you. Are you still sure you want to do this? And knowing you lose, like it seemed like her role wasn't impactful at all to Chaldea or mattered. They off bat said her father said, hey, Chaldea was already gonna win, or PHH was always gonna win, which is like I didn't like that at all. I don't know why Nasu like threw his character low key under the bus or. But that's just for whatever reason he did it. That part I didn't like. And then the other scene I did not like was Levmon, okay, Solomon, and Sherlock Holmes talking, and Foe was talking. Which is kind of surprising. I don't know how. But I guess he did. Like it kind of like I don't want to say Maris Billy. I don't know why he was still seen in a positive light by these guys. Or at least Left Mom was like, oh, he was a good guy. He killed 100 kids or experimented on 100 kids. Killed David Blue Book by shooting him. Yeah, created an AI that just went haywire that caused the death of billions of people, the whole Earth. And they were like, yeah, then they go and ask to say, hey, look, this guy was still a good guy. I didn't agree with it. It was a little distasteful, especially after we failed to save Olga. Holy shit, they're all being pocket healed. That part kind of sucked. Oh, I sure wish she had a gambit. What else is there? I did skip the what do you call it? The the ending movie at the end. I didn't. Maybe it was subconscious because I was just like, oh, this is over, and whatever happens, if it's not readable, if it's not part of like, if it seemed like a movie for the sake of being a movie. So we got a complete reset, and which I don't agree with. I think Buddha should at least remember like what he did, what he accomplished himself. But I also understand maybe he did this for the sake of the self-inserters. And I don't so I mean I guess like if you are the observer or the player themselves, you kind of like can't help but in self-insert sometimes because you do have like my room dialogues. And I don't care if they pander to you or not. I'm a grown man. Like I used to do that or enjoy that stuff or like the fan service. I do find it fun and great for the game, but like I wasn't obsessed with it like a lot of people are. So maybe he had good. Like it kind of sucks for Gouda because like his position was already compromised, or like Nasu's kind of like forced him to make him a character instead of like a cameraman that didn't die, like a faceless, formless being that was just the concept of the one who summoned the servants. Like he was like off the rip, he was already established as his own character. Of course, you named them. Of course, you took took on the role as a player as them. But otherwise, he shouldn't have had his memories reset. They should have left the ending more open. I don't even think Mashu's memory should have been reset either. It's like no one's memory should have been reset because they left it open. Even if you end your game with nothing else to add to it, at least you have the impression or like belief they would be dealing with the clock tower, and you create your bunch of theories of what happened after that in your own head canon. What the fuck was that guy doing? What else is there to think about? Oh, he lag. What is wrong with this angular style? don't know what else to say about the ending. It definitely didn't answer everything in my mind. Or like, I think the lack of information, like, we didn't get much from Maris Billy's himself. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, you thought you were gonna pull up on him, fight him, and get supposedly the terminal that took the form of Maris Billy's was the one that was saying that, hey, I didn't mind seeing Olga tortured because I found it amusing or interesting. It might be in his character to actually say that, but like there was points in time where like you were confused as to who Maris, the AI, you Olga Marie herself, like mind, body, spirit components that were like split. So it made it hard to read sometimes or understand who was speaking to who. Even that ending when she loses, you had this moment where like, as Olga's being sucked to the void, after Maris detached the Olga component to have us relive the trauma for whatever reason. I found that an interesting scene. Like, it's just like poorly done. I wish they made Olga's demise more heroic. Like the raid kind of like established, or like wanted to establish that she's gonna participate in the final battle. Oh my god, so unlucky. But like I thought Olga herself was gonna help out, chip in, but so, of course we weren't supposed to have Olga as a servant in the first place as a beast. Yeah, everyone's on my dick in this game. But that's the part that I thought was lacking. But then again, the problem of Olga being introduced as a servant when they didn't mean to be introduced as a servant, it kind of like, yeah, she's Beast 7, but she didn't make appearance at all. Technically, Maris was Beast 7 supposedly, but you didn't get that confirmation, which is suspicious. And you don't see Olga's third ascension, no phantasm, where she's holding what looks like the lens of Chaldeus that lets you summon servants. So it was like change of plans after change of plans, and I don't know how long this went on for. It went on for a very long time. Like I'm pretty sure Shion's story was changed, and at least her role was changed. Like you thought she was gonna betray you, but like at the same time, it's like she kind of like had no presence in the story, or like besides being the holder of the MacGuffin that lets you do X and X to progress the story, which is like what most characters ended up being as. That and like that's what I'm saying. Like it was like they were given a very limited amount of script or like a deadline or like something that happened up there between everyone involved in the game. I'm just like, damn, he was forced to make this ending for whatever reason. I don't think even Nasu wanted to write this ending, to be honest. Like I didn't feel like he wanted what he wanted to do. It was conclusive, but like it wasn't satisfactory, at least to me personally. Having what? No, I lost my train of thought because I'm focused right now playing this shitty video game. Spider-Man just disappeared. Oh, okay. Two Ultron oats at the same time and two Gambit oats at the same time. I'm dead. Oh, he's lucky. Holy shit, I'm breaking everything. The fuck is happening? That's my fault. Oh, what the fuck? Feels like we have healers, but we don't have healers at the same time. Alright. Oh, of course. It's like they have way better support than we did. Got much. Not bad. Well, what else do I want to say about the FGO ending? Maybe if they had an open ending where somehow like your servants were made manifest into like the open world or like pan-human history, I know that would fuck up with like the continuity of everything or like the in-game universe. But like it almost seems required to make a part three or like keep the game going because we haven't fought quote aliens, outer gods, Crimson Moon. We haven't ran into Zelrich. There's a bunch of like, and Nazu was all in on lore stuff or experimented with even angels being in the game. Maris having an angel appearance, like a biblical accurate angel. Like the first, all the, I guess magics 1 through 6 were like, I guess so many servers like the third magic, and I think I don't know if there was a first magic being used. I don't think so. Or like the magic, was it the sixth magic that was opposite to the first magic? It's just like deletion. But David's appearance at the end kind of like would be rendered pointless if we have that happen. Like if our memories are restored. So like David kind of like put a plug or like a stop to. Holy shit, I'm trash. I'm so bad. I do not play Hella like that, guys. I am not a good Hella player. It's like might as well be a co-op Hella. But like David definitely like prevented. I fucking hate Gambit so much. What up, third hero? Look, all he has to do is press the skill button and he gets to kill me. There was a bunch of things I wanted to say more about the ending, but it's kind of hard. I'm starting to like feel like David, where I can only remember only so much. Oh, that's strange as fuck. Like, what the fuck am I being shot by? Mm. It's hard. I'm sorry, guys. I'm lost in thought right now. I was thinking about it for like almost 2 days straight, and I don't know if I said my complete piece on it or like things that were maybe it was a lack of information that still bothered me, or like how rushed it seemed. But then again, like considering the external factors that have played the game, I think it's reasonable that we got a short ending. And I don't have any expectations on the 31st that will change that. We are most likely heading to maintenance mode. Maybe a new game plus, starting from scratch. I wish Olga's sacrifice was like more theatrical, or like she sacrificed herself to help us retain our memories, or be the ultimate terminal that allows us to remain a master in pan-human history. Like we saved it, or like Buddha saved it, and it kind of gets like, I don't say punished. I guess the idea of punishment was covered in OC4.
Whoever that mag was that gave me a bubble, I fucking love you. Oh, I went to my bathroom. Help me.
Wow, you gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. Dude, what is wrong with my team? Like, I got them all low, and like I gotta clean up after them.
Projected irritable. Doesn't got fucking deleted. What the hell? Oh. He was friendly. We gotta get out of here. Bro, we gotta run. Don't see the crime, bro. He's here. That's crazy. Oh no. You farmed both on us. You farmed both on us.
I don't know where the fuck anyone is in this game. Oh yeah, it's just one of those games where you blow out the other team and you don't have to do anything.
My real Hawkeye, no! You betcha!
I tried to pop out.
Oh, this is about to be a massacre for them.
Oh, it's just a chill game. That was a weird game. It's like if I spawned, I guess I got surrounded and died. I guess I'll play Storm. We have no healers. I wonder what ending Nazu ideally wanted to make. Didn't have to be happy. It just needed to be a little bit wholesome. I think that's what it just lacked, and that's kind of like bothering me about it. Cause he can write good endings, like literally good ending, true endings. Like he's done it before. It's not like he's known for. He's known for like multiple endings, bad ends, and some of those bad ends were awesome. I think actually we did get a normal ending, like if you want to call it that. Maybe we'll get a true ending on the 31st, but it's just tough. It's really hard to like think we will get an ending where Gouda is back in Lost Belt Zero. That's another inconsistency I did not appreciate. So, like, I guess a plot twist of the final chapter was like, oh, your Earth is currently also a Lost Belt. What the fuck's going on this round? I thought he was gonna pick that. Like, where the fuck? Like, what are we fighting? Like, looks like they're coordinated. We're not. Of course, I didn't get it. Yeah, this seems just bad. We deserve to get our asses kicked. Oh, wait. Are we coming back? Oh my god. We could have won that. I just choked. I had no hope. Oh wow. I think it's good for FGO to end somehow. Like part of me is in an acceptance mode overall. Cause I didn't want to see FGO like just like naturally die out on its own, like by its own, at least Nasu's hands or the writers involved hands. Like, we haven't had anything like really good. Maybe OC2 was actually really good. The Mohoyo collab was awesome, but it was like Nasu doing his own thing. It was like Mohoyo 3, and he pretty much produced a game into FGO or incorporated the ideas he had into FGO. So it turned out it had to be good. It was a really good collaboration, and I can't wait to read it on NA.
Got a Starlight over here.
Maybe he'll like, maybe like part 3, because Buddha's gone, will beat this game. Like let's just say part 3 happens. It will be the visual stuff. I guess the foundation or like the framework for his whatever he wants to write. Keep on writing, with different characters having different perspectives as the main character. That'd be awesome. Now I see massive potential in that for FGO or life of FGO. And that would be like the only way we get a clean part 3. I'll make a lot of people happy, and Nasu happy, and have outside collaborations, like custom servants from different games. That way they keep Sony happy. But the problem is, like I said, the game is coding, or like, can they really incorporate it what they want to? Sure. I'm breaking. Skillless character. Come here, skillless character. Piece of shit. Fucking hate. I'm sorry, but I fucking hate Moon Knight. It's the most skillless character in the game, and you can't convince me. At least in this mode, he throws his onk down, you're dead. There's no reaction time to it. Like, I swear to God, Scarlet Witch takes more skill in some regards because of how bad she is. I feel bad for Adam players. I did play Adam in this mode, and I always went horribly. Fucking A. God damn. That was my fault. I didn't expect the Spider-Man just... I knew, like, I've killed so many Spider-Man just targeting me the whole game, and I expect them to target me the whole game. Yo, what the fuck did I do to deserve that? Fucking mag ulted me. I'm dead. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's my fault. But he's so bonded. What the fuck?
Don't want to see Ned so badly. I swear he just let the rest of his team die and just chase me. That's some dedication.
Oh, whoops. That would've been fun though. But what else is there to say? I mean, I gave the pass on Nasu for all the. There was clearly inconsistencies, or like lack thereof, information, or like how some character arcs resolved or ended, like throwing Caldea's staff at the ending as a CG. You can let that pass because they were established as background characters. I guess he just for whatever reason he wanted us to see them, which is reasonable. And Shion's story just being dumped in there, thrown in there, reasonable. It seemed like he had other plans for her, but they were scrapped or changed, like a million things. Like Olga appearing, period, and being vaguely hinted as, well, not vague, like out, or like let's say blatantly B7, but like you don't see that, which I found disappointing, or I found Maris Billy disappointing, because like he's dead. He was dead the whole time for no reason in particular. You'd think he'd be alive in some form, or I had the expectations he was alive somehow. It's no one truly dies in FJO, and he supposedly got away with everything he did. But I did see a clip on YouTube. Ironically, it was like on my recommended list. It was like a 2-year-old video, and he says that he avoids his punishment, which is interesting. Why the fuck is Penny Parker just like trying to snipe me? But I found that interesting. Like I want to understand or like believe Nasu when he says Maris Billies was a good guy. Like he used Levmon as his mouthpiece to say that. But I can't defend him on that by any means. Like even with his own system or like systematic consistencies of his alignment chart of chaotic good, Maris ended up being neutral good. Just because it was an AI that was supposed to be good. But of course, I had to get an ego and kill entirety of the bleached earth, or like the Chaldeus earth. Like it's like your intentions matter more than the results or consequences of your actions for Nasu. I actually don't agree with that one bit. And I wish he had like at least a way of like expounding on that. Like Marriage Billy's development was just not there at all. So how can you even call him a villain? I found that very discrediting to the weight of Maris itself. I didn't feel like we truly fought a good villain or opposition. Same with like Rasputin. Why did he want to see like? And this is like it's like you're supposed to read it Fate Stay Night to get his the development or like the knowledge of Kodamin's Kirei's perspective. It's kind of like lame. You think it changed or like had new I don't know. I don't think that part was good, well done at all. I think it definitely sucked. The battle sucked. Like the writing was good. Like it got you hyped. That Saber Alter pre-battle dialogue, it felt like one more time. We're gonna throw hands one more time, and this could be great. But it was like I guess the game never ended up being hard ever again. For the sake of keeping players happy, or poor salarymen that don't have time to play the game. That's understandable, but at the same time, it's like you can have a hard mode, and I guess maybe they didn't have time to develop it or do it. I guess we're able to do that for the Olga battles. Oh, I missed that. Damn, I saw it. I feel like I'm getting a bunch of no rags. Holy shit, that one was a no rag. I guess that's really FGO finishing business, at least for me. The only way you could do that or put me back into the game with like the same feeling I have before the ending, it will be very hard, I think. Like, people are counting on a fake out ending. It's valid. The boss fight, even I noticed. I should have probably noticed the introduction. Had no introduction, and the last break bar. I thought it was going to have like a final life too, which is unusual. It's very suspicious. It's valid theory crafting, but what do you want or like expect? Or do you have in mind? Like, how do you come back from Nasus or pretty much this reset ending that you needed David to save you essentially and tell you, hey man, this is what's gonna happen. I won't see this guy. The fuck is wrong with my team? What the hell? I'm lagging. Okay, what the hell was that? How do you even like? Because once you're told something, it would discredit everyone involved if you say no, 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 we're doing a part three. This is not the ending. Buddha is gonna be back. You honestly cannot come back from that. Like you have to have the integrity, and I think Nasa did have balls in making this neutral ending. Like I said, for putting the stop on everything. Of course, I love Gambito. Yo, what the? No regs. Jeez. Okay, I suck. He thought he was gonna mag combo. What was that? One click. One, that combo. Oh, of course, you got Gambito. At least Halozo could kill through that. There's another one. Can't wait to get see Gambit get nerfed. Okay. He's never folding. I wonder if Nasu is never folding. But I think he deserves a break, and I can't call Nasu a hack. I don't want to say I'm like I can't understand. Can I don't want to say like how do I put this? I think Nasu was a let's make a sports analogy. Let's call this ending the Seattle Seahawks versus Patriots Super Bowl. You're at the 3 yard line. You have the best running back in the game that year in the playoffs. The guy who got you to that 3 yard line, and you had to throw a touchdown. That's all you had to do. I mean, run the ball and you win the Super Bowl. But he throws an interception instead. Because whatever he wrote as the ending, it was not a touchdown pass. It was an interception. It's like, I don't think he made anyone really happy, to be honest. Except maybe people. Like, you didn't make Mashu fags happy. You didn't make Gouda fags happy. Especially you killing Olga for the fourth time, third or fourth time. It's just like, honestly, I can't agree with that choice. You could have at least had her have a heroic sacrifice or something that involved her directly within the chapter. Because at this point, you can make up whatever bullshit you want, and we'll let it pass. Because you have your entire system supporting anything you write. A well thought out, beautiful D&D type moon universe that's always gonna be god tier, well constructed, well thought out of. Maybe not executed well in the writing, but that's why Fate is successful because it has consistency and respects its. Let's just say mostly respects its own rules and laws and limits and abilities of your characters. You always have that reference point or something to refer to, or even I mean, you have so much freedom there. Even if the storytelling part might contradict that sometimes, and he had all the right to contradict himself. Oh, what? I don't know you can go back there. Holy shit. Holy crap. I am dog shit. I don't need to go back here. Go back here. Lagged. Oh. So Olga will return in Avengers Doomsday. Holy lag. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight wherever the. Good night, everybody. Holy crap, I am lagging. I should have ulted. Wow, I'm so bad. I'm gonna stop playing this character. How I just fucking knew. I just knew. think we have no healers. That's what's going on. Yeah, they have way more supports than we do. Oh my god. Can we come back? No, of course not. Yeah, we didn't have. I guess we only damn. Yeah, we literally had one healer. So all the close game. Not like I actually did play horrible, but still. I hope they have an Angela. I mean, we have an Angela, so I can play Thor. Uh, no, fine. I'll play a support this time. Whoa, hold up, man. Okay, I think I just have very bad ping and very bad frames. Like people are just literally disappearing. Fuck. I love controls. Come on, Jeff. Please don't die, Jeff. No. Save him. Yes. Oh, the biggie. Oh, I'm dead. But I don't know how I'm not dead. Thor beaming me. Yeah, I should not be top. So. That's my fault. Surely our DPS could kill somebody. Oh, I just saved my team. Like, it's just a single Black Panther guy. It's like, okay, I should not be second place. Why are you running? Holy crap. Yeah, my team has no offense. Okay, from nowhere. I think definitely we deserve to lose. I should play the DPS, but look, look at these guys. I wonder what else I'm thinking of. Not sure. There's a million things going through my mind the last 2 days, and it's just like gone. I think I probably said everything I wanted to say on the ending. It's like it's a very neutral feeling too. I don't feel that glowing warmth I used to have. And it's not because I'm older. Maybe the epilogue will accomplish that. You know, that they're like the real tear, and it seems like the epilogue is where I usually tear up and have that warm, satisfied feeling of completion or sense of completion. It should be long. I hope we have to have an epilogue. It's a staple of Type Moon games. Like that's just facts. If you don't do it, then like that'd be incredibly weird. But I wouldn't mind a fake out ending. But I thought the choice of canceling or waiting till the 31st was it's very interesting too. And it's a valid theory still. But I'd be very shocked if that initiates a part 3. Oh, that guy should have been dead. I'm dead. So you'll see tomorrow, literally at 9 a.m. Eastern time, my time zone. I'll be there watching it. Obviously not recording. I think I'm more looking forward to the rewards and the challenge quests or the actual gameplay. Swear to God, I've not had a Jeff NATO ever. I never get Jeff NATOs. Do we even have Jeff? Yeah, of course. Jeff, like, they just don't know how to do the team up. Oh, I should got it one hand. Holy shit. Holy. No. I should go there. She's gonna die, I think. Yep. I'm just looking forward to the quartz we'll get because I did spend a damn fuckload of quartz this year on, and I didn't get much at all. I did get lucky the last recording where I got Alice MP3, but I think I was 300 quarters away from pity, so that was actually 600 quarters I spent this month alone just to get a copy for it, and I got I did get Castoria, but that's like in spite of 700, 800 quarters throughout the whole period of the all gotchas, all rate ups. How the fuck does he get healed? But I wonder if, at the end, like they said, let's play devil's advocate and say we get the greatest comeback ever. Nasu that throws a Hail Mary touchdown to win the Super Bowl type of ending, where he's like, nah, we're getting a second, a real boss battle, a true ending. And it doesn't even have to be where Gouda doesn't. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say, but how would he do that? Like, if we suddenly have our memories back and we continue our adventures. That just, like, we know that the game cannot go on at the same pace or this or whatever it's based on whatever they've established as, because it's the end. Maybe saving Olga. It just doesn't seem like it's enough. It doesn't seem like it's enough. Like, you don't fuck with that. Like, once you establish someone's dead, it just seems distasteful for first of all, and you're discrediting yourself in various ways. But he did bring back Olga 3 times already. Like, there's how many versions of Olga have we seen? What version of Olga killed Olga? Is Maris still alive after, and we were just caught up in her illusion, like Sosuke Aizen style? No idea. Who was talking to who at the end? That's the part I probably dislike the most. The disambiguation, or like the disassociation, or like the fragmented versions of Olga, the navigator. That was confusing, not easy to read. I did not enjoy that. Did you even speak to Maris Billies at Area 51? I feel like we did. Skill buttons, back-to-back skill buttons. But other than that, I still think it's ideal if we do like that. La Sangli is given one last year to produce content. They should have, at least business-wise, or like it's the formal thing to do, to let them finish their. Nasu finished. He's checked out. He phoned it in. Let La Sangli finish the game as the game, and maybe they try hard. Maybe they give us a new game plus, that'd be awesome. 'Cause I enjoy this game as a story, and I enjoy this game as a game. It's a one of kind servants or designs. The battle sprites, they all look really good. Maybe some of the animations are outdated, and the systems of upgrading your servants is outdated. Craft essences is, feels kind of cheap, low key. Oh, this horde is still chasing me. I don't give a fuck if she kills me. Oh, okay. Yep. Took him with me. Oh, of course. I should have seen that coming. I don't have the best hearing in this game. I have like Walmart. Like headset is literally from Walmart. I don't know if it's from Walmart or whatever. These are actually good headphones. Like I have Astros that I lost, but every time I try to record with them, they would actually be bad. Something would be wrong with them. Like what the fuck's going on? Okay. No one helped me burn her. She seemed like she did it in the most obvious position. Why does it seem like I do get help at all? What are we on? I'm gonna go take a leak and I played against some of these people. I guess I like this mode because you do see a bunch of familiar names all the time. And you have this guy named Glow Sticks, and he just killed himself like 40 times on Spider-Man. Wait, so hi, like I can't help it. Seems like I get solo ulti or targeted stop. Storm isn't that good. She's like a flying wet toilet paper. Once you like target her, you instantly die. But anyways, I'm gonna take a leak. Not a single Jeff. I gotta like. I swear to God, I've not had a Jeff NATO in like a week. I think maybe I had one and I just ignored it today, but or it just didn't work out well. Can I? I might as well. I don't care if I have a team up or not, but of course not. No one plays Angela. I mean, I do see a bunch of Angelas all the time, but obviously they're never on my team. All right, fine. Oh, I guess I'll give this Talibro the team up. Well, toss my team up at nothing. Oh my god. I got mag bubbled? Holy. Base mag. Holy lags. If I had that, she like what? I should have killed her there. But whatever. I am recording this game, and I'm surprised it even works. Holy crap. That's why you don't play Atom in this mode. This lag is not good. Seems like I'm supposed to hit them, but like in no rage, or it shows or sounds like I hit them, but it just doesn't give me the sound effect. I'm making you fold, son. Oh, you copied me. God damn it, why won't he die? Oh my god, of course. Well, at least I made him use it. clue how I missed that. Surely it wasn't. Yep, it wasn't my fault. 14 death Scorgo and 11 death Lord Magic. I mean, they did have the team up too. Oh, we literally had. Okay, we did have no heals. I don't know. Is there anything else? This is a big yap fest about FGO. I don't know. Maybe thinking about Maris. Maybe it should have had MPs. Like maybe the fight was itself, or like they could have added more. It didn't like it. Surprisingly, I thought it was going to actually do an MP. Like I don't know. It kind of it showed it doing an MP, but in a slideshow way. Maybe that was. It's just weird. But I did enjoy it. It just feels like it even made like it crashed out like an AI would in a very Saturday cartoon villain way. So it's easy to feel like it didn't like fulfill its role. I don't know. It just didn't feel like a good villain. It seemed like a manufactured last minute villain. I fucking hate Bucky, bro. Why did they just buff? Why did they just give him all that and they give Storm nothing? Oh, let's just buff Bucky. Get him get Earthbound. I swear to God, not even Castorio is that OP. Compared to this guy. Like I think FGO was better balanced than this game is. And Blade sucks. I feel bad for Blade. He shouldn't be bad. But nope, let's buff Luna, let's buff Bucky, let's buff Invisible Woman. Let's buff Rocket's ultimate. Let's buff Moon Knight. But you don't give anything interesting to Storm. I don't wonder why. The remove will take Union team up. At least the Thor buff, it's solid. Thor is playable. It's still kind of hard because oh, they buff Magneto too. Oh, let's buff Magneto. Of course it goes for me. Fuck you. Thank God I shut that shit down. Oh, there's another one up. You're welcome, team. God, they how just press your skill buttons. Fucking Star Lord Z is so dumb. You press C and you kill the enemy. Brainless. Yeah, but it seems like I guess that's it for my part. Like I have nothing more to say on FGO. Unfortunately, I can't think of anything. So maybe lack of information too. It's just there's so many tiny details. Like most of the, we got the big answers, but like it just seems like some things still nag at you. And maybe that's Nasu's way of keeping it open-minded or open-ended. I'll say more open-minded because it certainly was a close system ending. You nuke your servants, you nuke your memories, and there's no coming back from that. Unfortunately, I wish it weren't that case. I wish it wasn't as bad. But people do have a right to be, or feel like dejected or disappointed by the ending. But I can't say it's bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't. It was arguably good, but it wasn't great. I'll say that much. And I don't know how you would make it great without compromising what you've already said and done fundamentally. You can't render David's conversation being like completely. It was pretty much the plug on the what do you call it, the bathtub that kind of like decisively ended or concluded the game. Part two. I'll just say part two. It concluded part two. 'Cause I can't speculate.
On this shit, bro.
Okay.
Oh, lobby on that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm jumping around like a monkey. That is like a noob ass, and I don't play. I never played Elo until this season or this game mode. Hit scan is very. As always, I've always been a projectile guy. Never hit scan. I don't know. Clicking on people doesn't seem intuitive. I always click things, but not people. Maybe she didn't see me. Oh, she didn't see me. Nice. That's why I don't play Luna Snow that much, even though I do have her Lord. Holy brick. The Russell Westbrook. So you can't come back. You can't take back that. You're in pan-human history now. Oh, he's lucky. Maybe he isn't. Oh, yep. Collateral damage. But I think that's something Naso didn't do is collateral damage. He made sure the continuity or like the consistencies he established within the system were preserved. Maybe that's like the the only thing I can truly appreciate Nasu for, even if he's not, narratively consistent, he respects others' works that are centered around his universe, and doesn't step on her. He's not stepping on her toes. He's gonna let Fake finish. I think it's finished already. He's gonna let Case Files finish. I don't know. I don't know. It's currently like going on with other Type Moon or Fate media written by other people. Oh, that. Sword Master. I can't believe I bottom fed, but they had a team up. I didn't. But of course, I'm distracted by my nothingness. Like just like holy console players, 4 console players, or 5 console players. See if I get an Angela. If not, fuck it. Oh, we have no healers. We got a Penny Parker. Oh my god. That was suicidal. That was just suicide if I go in there like that, but fuck it, we ball. Oh, of course I get healed. GG's, no heals. What the fuck? Yeah, there's lagging his balls off. Yeah, you better, yeah. That's why I want you. You're not beating me. Oh, yeah, help. I sure wish I had help. I wonder if I should solo the Spider-Man. Aha. What's going on right now? Of course, I get spawned in where 4 people are. Oh, nice. What the fuck? is why I do not play Thor that much in this mode. If I have a team up and a bunch of healers, yeah, I'll be safe. Uh, where is she? I made 1,000 cuts every time. Why is everyone ulting wherever I am? Oh, she's low. You know what? I, I think if Japan wants to like compete with China, just make FG Fate rivals. I don't know. I swear to God, man. Well, I can't say FGO, but like Fate rivals, like a hero shooter. Because I know Japanese like Overwatch a lot, or they like when quote Overwatch died and like Marvel Rivals was released. I saw on Twitch nothing but Japanese streamers streaming Overwatch as like a maybe a silent protest against the Chinese made Marvel Rivals. That would be it. That would be the next big thing. You sell cosmetics up the yin yang, have the same formula, vision, execution, and you got a slam dunk success. Like, but then again, I don't think Nasu likes try hard games. What the what the fuck was that? Oh, the team up. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, I almost I cucked my own blade out of his ult. Oh, Bucky, that was a mistake, bro. I could just literally seemingly teleport away. Oh, that is stupid. There you go, run, boy. Freaking bitch ass Daredevil. think someone pushed me out. But FGO hero shooter or I know Nasu likes from soft games like Dark Souls and I guess what do you call it now, Elden Ring. I wish I played Elden Ring, but I guess I didn't. I don't know what I was doing that I didn't play Elden Ring. I think I was just playing like different games on like Stalker. I was thinking it was Stalker 2. Must have been like, oh, I was playing Mountain Blade, then Mountain Blade 2. And I think I was actually playing some Overwatch 2 as well. Or, I don't know, it was actually Diablo 4. That's what I was doing. It was all Diablo 4. Where the fuck is these live? Like, what? That was crazy. What the fuck? I wish I got that much pocket healing. Where are you going, Jeff? Like, but I don't know how a Fate Dark Souls game would work. Maybe that's what they introduced. What's her name? The new assassin character has like supposedly weird text or like weird lore to them, where you suspect they might be for a game that's not or it's in the works. What the hell? Oh my god. I think Jeff needs a nerf. All the sports need a nerf. Oh, that's my own Spider-Man. Holy Blade. That's not Blade. That's Wesley Snipes. I've never seen a Blade cook that hard on this mode. Oh shit, we got a 411 Rogue. I gotta get that dude dap up. Well, what do you call what is Blade? Night works. Limited Blade works. But Fate Dark Souls game. That could work. But you'd be limited into having a small tiny cast unless you have like servant versus servant combat that's not from like the recent games like Extella and Fake Samurai. I thought Fake Samurai was decent, but like the combat was dog shit. I did not enjoy that at all. Oh shit. I deserve to lose that. That dude did like he literally teleported. I thought he was where he's supposed to be. That dude got healed from God. How these guys get healed? I don't see who. Oh, that's a Scarlet Witch. That's not a supporter. Like, that's absurd. Lagged. He's assembling. Okay. I know I birded, but I guess a slight delay. Even the bird got buffed. Look at that. They burned my O, and they get like crazy healing. That's like I wish I got healed there. Shit. And somehow we're just like violent. I think they have glow sticks on their team. There's no way we just shit on them like that. Even if I something like. They have to have a thrower. No, they just got like wait. What the fuck was this game? uh, they got abused by Moon Knight. Shit. And they were all like, they had no damage too. Yeah, I did not want to play against this Moon Knight. Oh, we have no real Solomon appearing either. No Merlin appearing. Oberon did appear to buff you in the fight. Who else didn't we see there? We didn't see Azrael. For obvious reasons, there's just some like throwaway grand slots. Just like, oh, let's just put this character in here, and it's like that's what I mean. Like the game was already so fatigued, they ran out of ideas, concepts. Everything was done with. They didn't add Seimei, who they've hinted for a while. No Manuka, so the prototype people are pissed. Just like I don't think that was ever gonna happen. But fake prototype collab was reasonable. Because Richard definitely was a waste. Even though Richard has great animations and had a potential to be the guy, the stud for the whole New Year's type of event centered around him, but nothing. Oh, it's in there. Oh, this guy just beaming me. But there was a lot of stuff missing, potentially, but I guess the production side had a limited slot of servants they could put, or like add, or the stories that they could give them. I wanted to ult, but I guess I'll wait until the ults are finished. Oh, it should be fat. I hope it's fat. Nope. Okay, it's kind of fat. The way I got a bunch of squids up. Nope. Ah! Okay, thank God we have a bunch of supports. As much supports as... not maybe we have less supports, but like... I got saved there. Holy shit, no aim. What? How am I not hitting this guy? How is no one hitting this guy? I know he's wants to. Look at this, he's still alive. Yo, that is crazy. He's still alive. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore him. He's actually him. He's the thing. He's the thing. I thought he's out to be now. I was nowhere close to him. It might have been just the lag. Of course they go for me. Like, what? Oh, you got one guy. One's on my dick. Okay. Oh, it should be fat. What are you doing? Oh, okay. What are you doing, son? That Spider-Man guy actually almost got away with it too. But anyways, there's not much else to say. So I'm gonna wrap things up here on this dub and take a rest. Hmm. If we do have a fake out ending, then he better make it like the best comeback ever. But he's gotta be like he's at the 10-yard line. It's fourth down. He's got 1 minute to go, and he has to make the game-winning drive, touchdown, and somehow make you know what I mean. Like he has this one last chance for the epilogue, because we have to have an epilogue. I'm not so sure about a final battle, like a true final battle. That'd be nice. I'd be grateful for that. But to take back what you said, take back the reset ending, the reset, hard reset, and kind of like twist it in a way that's acceptable and reasonable. Good luck with that, brother. I wish Nasu luck. So I do I have low expectations. But if he does it, then hey, he's gonna cement himself as the GOAT, no doubt about it. But anyways, with that, guys, I'm out.